You already know this is Punch from Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Deontay the Bronze Bomber has spoken. First and foremost, great interview by the Boxing Voice, doing great things for the sport of boxing, independent platform. That's the way you do an interview. That's the way you represent the boxing independent media scene. I love what y'all do in the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Boxing Voice for that interview. Deontay Wilder has spoken, y'all. Deontay Wilder just called Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury two bitches. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. You already know this is a family show, but I gotta report it the way it was made, the way it was brought, the way it was delivered. Deontay Wilder called these two a bunch of bitches. Huh? Does he have a reason to call him out their manhood, huh? Does he have a reason? Now, I'm going to say it like this. I think Anthony Joshua actually started this. Now, of course, we understand that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they're going to go at it. They're about to fight. They could talk all that crap. And I understand Anthony Joshua was feeling himself. But to say that you will help Tyson Fury, which it could be inevitable if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, you're going to fight this guy. But he's making out to be that you're going to bring the belt back to him, man, to the UK. So I think Anthony Joshua actually started this ganging up on Deontay Wilder stuff. Kind of threw me a little bit the off way, threw a little bit the fans the off way. But of course, you know, UK represent, they stick together, they stay loyal to one another. That's a great thing. That's something that a lot of fan base need to learn. How to be loyal to the fighters, how to be loyal. That's one thing. That's why when you go to the UK, they sell out. They sell out arenas. And when you come over here, they make like 5,000 people showing up and things of that nature. And you got to buy like what? Those complimentary seats and stuff like that. That the promotional company, they buy like 10,000 of those tickets. You get a 5,000, 10,000. That means nobody showing up. Anyway, do the math work. Deontay Wilder, couldn't make the first press conference or whatever it was. What they was trying to do. They were trying to say that, oh, he wasn't showing up. Tyson Fury was getting on him. Look, Deontay Wilder has expressed and stated that he was sick. And if he would have showed up, I think he had a stomach flu. If he would have showed up, he would have never had that type of energy that we all know Deontay Wilder has and could deliver. And, you know, we want to hear that bomb squad, whether you like it or hate it. We want to hear that energy. We want to hear that high-octane energy from Deontay Wilder because that's what he brings to the table in the sport of boxing, especially in the heavyweight division. We want to hear that bomb squad. We don't want to hear no squad. We don't want to hear that type of sickness, and we don't want people to get, you know, because when Deontay Wilder, when he says that bomb squad and he sprays everybody's face and stuff like that, we don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. Do you want to get sick? I don't want to get sick. So Deontay Wilder, go take a rest, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be this fight is self-promoted anyway. This is a boxing fight that the fans been wanting to see. Of course, it's not the biggest fight that we want to see, not the biggest event that could potentially be. We already know what was that. That's Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. That's bigger than a boxing event. That could be one of the best sporting event in this young century. Anyway, so. First, you can leave it in the comment box. You already know this is Punch Drunk. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get my updated videos. Share it, like it. You already know. Let's get that thing out the way. Share love to your boy. So Deontay Wilder, I think he does have the green light to disrespect both of them. Because of course Tyson Fury, he does say a lot of derogatory things. He did talk about his and remember I had a video, if you go check it out after you see this one, when he was mentioning, oh, and your wife know and your children know that I beat you. You don't gotta bring in the wife and the children and stuff like that. I think that's crossing the line. But trying to sell a fight, I don't think he needs to go that deep. I think Tyson Fury is very clever in knowing how to promote a fight without bringing families into it. I think this fight is gonna sell better than I think it's gonna sell better than any of their fights. Their separate fights. So, is the Giants, is the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder, I think, has more to prove than Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury, even if he loses, I don't really think that it really crashes his brand. Put it that way. It's depending how he loses. I think there still will fight that he can make with Tyson, with Anthony Joshua, even if he lose. I think for Deontay Wilder, if he loses bad, if he loses, I think it'll hurt Deontay Wilder more, probably because to be honest, they got almost all the heavyweight on that side of the pond. They got the Dillian Whites of the world. They got, they got Parker. They can still fight with Parker. They got some upcoming dudes on this side. Gerald Miller, even though that he's from New York, but he's gonna sign with Top Rank, and they're gonna be in the undercard. I don't know what's up with Gerald Miller. I remember of course he tested positive and stuff like that. And Punch Drunk, we don't like that. We don't like the testing of the positive. We want you to be, a good ambassador, gotta test clean, bro. You gotta test clean. But there is, there's a good crop of fighters in the UK, and it looks like, if Anthony Joshua wants, he could just be fighting these guys over there. You got the Usyks of the world. He's about to fight Pulev, and to be honest, to me, that's another little boogeyman in the heavyweight division that a lot of people don't want to fight. Pulev is the only loss that he got was versus Klitschko. I think that guy right there is a little boogeyman. Just like I think Pulev in the UK was the boogeyman, just like Kekon Ortiz was the boogeyman in this side. So let's see what the dude Kawanaki, on the Polish dude, he's gonna fight Brazil. I think they made it in March or February. All I'm saying is the heavyweight it does got a bright, not a bright future. I think the future is right now. I don't think they got a freak of nature like a Deontay Wilder. We got to take advantage. We see something special. I don't understand why people will hate Deontay Wilder. He brings a lot to the sport of boxing. He brings that power that we haven't seen since Mike Tyson. He brings that excitement, and the hate that comes to Deontay Wilder, I don't understand it. I think people are on drugs. Literally on drugs if you hate a Deontay Wilder. I'm sorry, because we all know, if we hardcore boxing fans, we all know what type of athlete, what type of fighter that we've been waiting for. And we all know, no disrespect to Tyson Fury, no disrespect to the Klitschkos, but even when Klitschko was in his reign, boxing was in a coma. All right, we don't need to see we don't need to see giants tippy-toeing all around the ring. The thing that we've been waiting for is a freak of nature power. The thing that we've been waiting for, when we're going to see the next Mike Tyson. Now, of course, Deontay Wilder is not the next Mike Tyson. Deontay Wilder is the next Deontay Wilder. Two separate fighters, but extreme freakish power. So, I just got to get that off my chest. If you hate Deontay Wilder, you're not a fighting fan. You're not a combat fan. You're nothing of whatsoever. You're nothing of that. You hate boxing. You hate fighting. Because nobody with that type of power, with that type of excitement that he brings to the table, will hate a Deontay Wilder. Sorry. Please. Stop it. Watch something else. But it does have a storyline with Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder. I think it's going to go more deep. I think you're going to hear some more trash talk. Hey, maybe Anthony Joshua will show up at one of the press conferences and make this a little trio thing, man. Because at the end of the day, we already know, man, those are the biggest fights. Let's see Usyk. Let's see what he's going to do with his next fight. Let's see he's going to get a fight later on with Anthony Joshua later on in the year, because I don't believe that Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder or even Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua is going to fight in 2020. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Deontay Wilder, with the disrespect of calling him bitch. Let me know what you're going to think about the fight. Let me know who's going to win. In my opinion, I do got this time that Deontay Wilder is gonna level it down. I think he's gonna be patient enough, but yet, in my opinion, he should throw more punches. He should not be waiting. Even though that he's being successful, I believe in the last fight, he was waiting while this guy is getting the rounds. And that's the same thing Tyson Fury did. And look, a lot of people feel like Tyson Fury won the first fight. You can't go out there, and he was throwing punches, but I want him to be patient, but not as patient to the point where your opponent is just getting all the rounds in. And if you get knocked and he gets up, you can't say that he's going to be knocked down, because he did get up like the Undertaker. I don't know. So don't depend on the judges. I understand that Deontay Wilder do not depend on the judges. That's his fighting style. In my opinion, I think he should throw more punches so the punch count could be up. And those rounds that a lot of people feel like he's losing, he could be like, oh man, it's a 50-50 round. Try to win the rounds as well. If you're going to be patient, at least try to win those rounds. For Tyson Fury, to be honest, I don't know if he could be as perfect as he was. I mean, he wasn't perfect. Got knocked down 2 times before Deontay Wilder. I think In my opinion, as I see it right now, Deontay Wilder is gonna beat Tyson Fury, but it could anything can happen in the sport of boxing. Tyson Fury is one of the top dudes in the sport of boxing in the heavyweight division. Of course, you could put him number 2. I put Deontay Wilder number 1, but arguably 1, 2. Anthony Joshua came back, maybe. It's exciting. Let me know what y'all think. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. On to the next.